this program.
It is now that part of the program when we shall
Unbox, 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 unbox.
What's inside the box? Welcome back to part 2 of 2 of my unboxing of the Masterverse She-Ra and Hordak. If for whatever reason you missed part 1, you might want to click here and go back and check out what happened as I unboxed this awesome package from Big Bad Toy Store. For this video, let's go ahead and fast forward through all the She-Ra stuff and focus on what was up with Hordak.
Oh, the evil, the presence of evil.
Man, look at that art. Wow. Ruthless leader of the evil horde. Of course, we got some teases of the dog-like looking Leech and Mantenna. Look at that. Holy yes. It's so cool to have 2 deluxes pop up like this. Wow. So there you go. Again, had no idea that these were going to ship. Just sort of assumed that Big Bad would lag behind Target stores. But there you go. Well done, and I'm excited. Let's take a look at what we got. Definitely starting with She-Ra. Let's check out Hordak. Oh boy. Look at this loadout. Wow. We have a Hordak. Okay. Gotta beware that I don't rather than cut the cloth, so I cut on this side. And then back side. Oops, arm fell out. Oh, his arm fell right off. All right, look at Hordak. Ooh, I see some issues here with some paint. Look at that. Eek. Is there a jewel? It looks like maybe there's a jewel supposed to be there. No, just bone. But it looks so kind of corroded right there that I thought maybe something popped out. Huh. Anyway, yeah, that's some paint issues. And if anything, I can, retouch it myself. Okay, take a look at this. Again, articulation, it's just standard Masterverse, just like She-Ra, not that different. Head moves around in a ball joint. This is a separate piece. Yep, sits on top of the cape. The cape is different and hangs around the neck, I'm assuming. So this is like an intermediary piece. Head, neck, cowl, armor thing, and cape. Awesome armor. Connects there. Fantastic. Look at that. With his head. Beautiful. Nice. You got his head. This is interesting. I have never had such a loose Masterverse. Look, it just keeps popping out. I have not had that experience, and that's probably just the function of knowing that his arm is replaceable, that maybe it's just looser, who knows. That looks like it's its own separate piece. It's not soft like the ones I moved from my Macho Man Horde Macho Man WWE that I put on my Skeletor, which you can see in issue number 3 of Brick Something. Or these feet are like robot duck feet. I'm not personally tied to it. Again, doesn't destroy the figure at all. Just design-wise, feels a little odd. There was a lot of consternation around the head when this thing was announced, and we saw photos even from as recently as from SDCC. A lot of people didn't like it. It seems a lot more detailed to me, and I think it's because does seem to be, I don't know if it's like dirty. You see that sort of darkness around the eyes there? Or if that's an intentional black wash. I don't think it is. I think it's maybe stuff coming off of the black that was applied under the red of the eyes. But anyway, it seemed like the ones that we saw in SECC had a simpler paint job, simpler deco on the face. I don't know that I noticed this black outline. Maybe it was there, but it just seemed a lot more minimalistic. But yeah, there's not much on this white, and there's all this really cool details that just a little bit of wash, I could bring those out. And I will. I'm going to repair that anyway. Some cool details on the boots. Look at that Horde. They put a little gloss varnish on it. Really great. Look at all these like details. Even though I don't like the duck feet, the fact that it's two-tone with that metallic toes, and you've got the metallic paint on these sort of like boot tops here. Fantastic. God, Masterverse for the win. And I love this about, not a lot of people point this out, but you notice these cutouts here from the furry loincloths, which is great for vehicles or steeds. This is an amazing Hordak figure. And of course, it's Hordak. So his sort of magic and science powers allow him to transform his arm. Yeah, that's really easy to pop off. A little bit odd. Not a big deal. You can always just, cover this with a heat shrink sort of a rubber piece, or even some people put like nail polish, I've heard. There you go. Boom. And actually, this should... Oh, no, it won't work on the other arm. Actually, no, wait. No, you can. Check it out. It took me a while. My brain to register. You might be thinking, yeah, but no. Brick, the elbow's there. Yeah, it is. But look, they painted this metal detail here and there, which means front can become back and back can become front. Boom. That is awesome. Look, you've got Hordak, right arm, left arm. Boom. Oh my god. Ooh, that's a little bit tight. I feel like that's gonna scratch some paint there. And it's not perfectly straight. I'm gonna warm it up, heat it up, and get this thing going. His blast is off. He needs to clean his cannon because he's shooting downward. But yeah, look at that. He comes with a robot hand, 2 hands, trigger finger, pointer kind of thing. That's cool. A left-handed weapon hand. This robot one's really in here. The crossbow and the amazing shield. Yeah, look at that shield. Look at that head. That is beautiful. It's a retail line. You saw my last unboxing videos with that D20 wolf, and the level of detail on that, it would just, far surpasses this. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Could use some paint. Pull out, some shadows in there. Crossbow. A lot of people didn't like this. They're like, oh, that's so weird. I don't see that at all. If anything, I think it pluses it. Because we actually have a beam. Like, this is a threat. It's not an unloaded weapon anymore. A crossbow without an arrow. It's a plasma type weapon. And it looks like it will shoot you. And that's great. And then this. Oh, man. That's a really cool looking claw. That's great. That would be fun to play with and put on other figures. But that's cool. Again, what if I want him to be a right-handed robot? Brick, does that work? Yes, it works, because Mattel did us right. You did us right. Boom. And so you might be thinking, well, thumb. No, they positioned that thumb in the middle. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Proper left hand. Boom, punch you with this one. Seriously, look at that. That looks fantastic. Okay. Oh, but wait. That is fierce. Come on. These are amazing. right now, Masterverse was sort of what unlocked the floodgates for me to get back into action figures. If you couldn't tell from Brick Something issue number 1 with King Grayskull, and issue number 2 with new Eternia He-Man, and issue number 3 with my many Skeletors, Masterverse is what brought me back into modern action figure collecting. It's a good time to be a Masters of the Universe fan. It's a good time to be a geek, period. But there are a lot of folks out there who want to tell you how they hate things. They ruined my He-Man, they ruined my She-Ra, yada yada. I'm telling you, I love Motu. I love the idea of science fantasy. You have in Hordak a take on the vampires. The Horde was meant to be versions of the classic Universal monsters, right? You had Grizzlor as the Wolfman. You had Hordak as the Dracula vampire. So that was amazing. But they did it in this sort of like sword and sorcery / science thing. So we've got this guy with medieval looking armor with bones on it, but he's got a robot arm and can shoot blasters out of it. Come on. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope that you found this look at the very first Masterverse Princess of Power figures helpful. Once again, thank you for hanging out with me and checking out the videos here on Brick Something. I'm having a great time sharing this midlife toy crisis with you, and I hope you're digging it too. If so, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to Brick Something. I'm really trying to grow this thing, and doing so would really help. If you're looking for even more of a toy fix right now, see the link to the left to check out a fellow member of the Legion of Lesser Toy Tubers. I know this was an odd two-parter, but I really hope you had as much fun as I did checking out the Masterverse variants of She-Ra and Hordak for the first time. And in the noble yet badass spirit of the Masters of the Universe, let's close this off with 2 deceptively simple words. Peace and power.